Well, Spacetronauts, here we are in Marvel Rivals Season 8, and right now there are 5 free skins that you can unlock right as the season is starting right out of the gate. You can get these skins, and I am going to walk you through that in this video. So, we're going to talk about 4 skins that you can find in the game right now, plus a 5th skin that you're going to have to go someplace else to get. And I'm going to show you that at the end, so stick around because it's my favorite. Let's start though with the Battle Pass, because the first 2 free skins are there in the Battle Pass, and you'll be able to basically get them by grinding the game over time. And if you play the game a lot, you'll probably get there a lot faster. We'll open this all up, and oh look, looks like we got a Savage Land pass here. Oh, he fell down. It's Jeff. So it's like a Devil Dinosaur, Jeff. Devil Dinosaur and Cyclops are coming to the game. We kind of saw them in that video entry earlier there, but they're not the free skins here. This is the Project Heroic Age Battle Pass, and our season, I think we're in the, there's a different name for it. There's a different name for this season, but it's got interesting lore. The 2 free skins that we're going to be looking for here are on pages 4 and 10. So you'll have to get all the way to 4. You have to get 3,600 chrono tokens in order to be able to unlock this one. That's not too hard to get. And it's a space skin, no doubt. It's the Starlit Madonna here, this Mantis skin. I've heard there's a field of unfading flowers at the edge of the galaxy, and I'd very much like to ask the fresh balloons what they ponder, is what she says. That is an original skin for Marvel Rivals Season 8. We can inspect it here. She's got a cowboy hat. She's really iridescent and shiny. Very, very slick. And she is part of the Space Outlaws set. So this is like a new, I guess a new style or faction that we've got in the game. And it seems like they're fighting against some Alchemax corporate stuff, because the lore is all about Alchemax versus someone in this season. And she actually comes with a free spray, as well as some consumables, obviously some unstable molecules. I am not a fan of these being in the past, but people like them because you can reskin your colors. 100 units to be able to buy stuff in the shop. Another spray, the Starlit Madonna. Look, it's like a wormhole, it seems like, as a spray. Very nice. Is that, I think it's like an earring that she's wearing. Is it? Yeah, look, she's wearing like black hole earrings. That is cool. She has a nameplate, not animated, and then she also has an emote, the Cosmic Clap. Again, more space. I am digging it. I think Star-Lord has like a line dance too, so that'll be interesting if that carries on for the rest of the pass. Again, I told you that the other skin is here on page 10. It is Star-Lord, the Glory Gunner Star-Lord, and here's a corporate raider thing. That's why I think they're fighting each other. And it has what I think is the futuristic 2099 Alchemax logo on it. Also original for Marvel Rivals Season 8. And you can see he comes with the actual collectible here, the Punch Chronovium. So that is a some sort of Chronovium combination that used Cyclops' kinetic optic blasts. And I guess they made this out of that. He blasted some Chronovium. He has some unstable molecules, a nameplate not animated as well as a spray. Only one spray for him. And then he has a programmed routine emote. So I guess he's like a robot. They're controlling him, is what it seems like. I like this skin, very iridescent. He has an MVP screen that's free. Check this out. So they're all programmed, it looks like. And then he busted out. So maybe he's turning good. I guess we're going to find out the lore in this game. There is one interesting bit. I think it's going to be, is it here? Here? No, it's right here. It's the Under the Same Moon gallery card, the Sins of Alchemax 1, because it's Moon Girl, a space adjacent skin character. Now, she's not in the game because Devil Dinosaur is her counterpart that she is always. It's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. That's the comic book that she's from. And she's a kid, so she's not going to be in a shooting game. But Devil Dinosaur he's a tank in the game, and or Vanguard, pardon me. And I love this just because it's got the moon in it. So very, very nice, and I thought I would highlight that out. And there's a few other bits of spaciness here. We'll talk about that a little bit later after we get past a few of the other free skins. But overall, your first 2 free skins are here. It is Starlit Madonna Mantis here, like a cosmic cowboy version of her, and a like corporate raider version of Star-Lord. 2 free Guardians of the Galaxies out the gate. Yes, and thank you. I like playing, I guess both of these. I gotta learn Mantis because I do like playing support, but I don't know how to play her very well. Now the next two free skins are gonna be over here in the events. One of them, both of them are actually kind of older free skins that were available in Season 7, but the events have carried over because they're not over yet. You can see right here, there is this 11-day timer for the Hellfire Gala. We are now into part 2 to be able to unlock this free version of Emma Frost, the Gala Glam Emma Frost. And this is from, it looks like X-Men 21 from 2019. And so this is a free one that you get basically by completing, you have to get a bunch of compute here that that you get from rewards. You know, you would do missions, you get a bit of compute. I actually finished all of the free rewards that were over here. You can see what they are. Here again, it's these ones here. There was this this Phoenix MVP screen. There was an emote for Emma Frost. Did I equip this? I think I did. She has a spray. There's another spray, some currency, and other types of things. Then there's these other ones here that we're going to be able to get another spray, another nameplate. That's a really nice one. Look, it's like spacey in the future. Oh, it's the Hellfire Gala 2026. The Hellfire Gala is on Mars. That's where they are. Some more currency, in MVP screen for the Gala Queen Emma Frost. Very nice. And then of course the skin itself. Now there are other, if you pay, I think it's like 990 lattice to get the extra one. What is this honorary chair? Oh, you can vote. You can vote for someone. Who should we vote for? I don't have any votes. So maybe I'll vote for Rogue. She is fun. Yep. Okay. I wonder how often you can vote. Oh, I can vote every 10 hours. Very cool. I didn't know about that. I just noticed that. Now, one thing about this free skin right now is I'm not really sure how it's going to work, because it does say that it is not a premium skin, but you can see over here that it's going to be available here in this deep analysis thing, and that does have a lattice cost of 990, so it's like another battle pass. You do get these two other skins, this Suave Spectre Moon Knight and this Verdant Vogue Phoenix here, but it does say that this is included in it, but over here you can see that it's supposed to be free, is what it seems like. So we'll have to watch this space. I'm gonna say that this is one of the free skins that you can get because it's not marked premium here, but when we actually get to these rewards is unclear to me. Otherwise, if they would be marked premium, right? If they were behind a paywall. So I believe it's free, and that's going to be our third skin right now. By the way, there's like I mentioned, there's 11 days to do this as the season is starting, and as I'm recording right now, it is May 16th as I'm recording. The other free skin that you can get is over here in this ESU European SU Open. It's a tennis event that they had, and you can see right here that I've actually finished this already and I upgraded to the full tier. But if I go to the cover, you can see that there is this free black and gold Mantis skin, and you get this just by playing the game and ranking up with XP over time. You need looks like, I think it's like 4,000 per level, something like that. And the free Mantis skin is over here on page 3, number 18 for that rank itself. So I ended up getting 41,400 XP to get to level 24. What does that work out to? Let's see. So that works out to 1,725 XP each level in order to do all 24 levels. So you'll need that times 18, which I believe is 31,050 XP in order to get that. And it didn't take me very long. And I really like this black and gold skin. Very, very slick. Plus there's other free rewards that were in here. Now I did pay, I think it's like 690 lattice to get the other skins. I like them. It was this this Maureen Allen programmer skin, like a future version of her. And then at the end was this Choku Takahashi, the Prodigy Psylocke, like a tennis playing Psylocke. Very, very slick over time. And this event actually is the longest one of the two that we're talking about, because while the Hellfire Gala ends in 11 days, so I guess that's going to be May 27th, the ESU Open Day goes until June 12th, 2026. So you've got a whole other month in order to do this, and so that's pretty good for folks like me who maybe don't have a lot of time. By the way, I'm going to point out there is a free event going on with the start of Season 8. That is this Devil Dino Hide and Seek complete missions for limited time rewards. It's pretty cool. This was very similar to the free Deadpool skin that we got last season. I didn't get to make a season out of the 10. Can you believe 10 free skins you can get last season? But I want to make sure that I don't miss that too here. And here is obviously it's Moon Girl, and the rewards here. It's not a skin. You do get a Hollow Rex Devil Dinosaur banner or nameplate. You get a couple sprays. Look, there's a Star Snacking Solo. So that's kind of spacey. It's Galacta there. A Where Are You spray for Moon Girl because she's looking for Devil Dinosaur, and then two gallery cards. The Adventure Capital. So that is, it looks like a Cyclops blasting his beam. They were experimenting on him, as we learn in the Battle Pass, to create a new kind of Chronovium. And there is the Hostile Takeover, and this seems like when they freed everybody to get out of to get Moon Girl out of Alchemax to be able to rescue her. So that's pretty cool. The Sins of Alchemax #3, and some currency. Don't sleep on that. It's a lot of fun. It looks like you have the whole season to do it, 54 days. So that's why it's limited time. So that's 3 skins that we've talked about. Now the 4th skin is actually a bit harder to find, but you do still get it by playing the game. And that's because if we go to competitive and look at the rules, you can actually unlock right now a Corporate Cruncher Devil Dinosaur. Devil Dinosaur is a tank, a vanguard in the game, and he seems like he's a lot of fun. He can actually heal himself too, I think, or do a shield. Very fun. He has like stars that come out of him. I can't wait to play him, but this is like a white and blue version of him. And if you reach gold, I think I got to gold last season, so I was able to unlock those skins. That was really great. And if you get to gold 1 by the half season end, you'll get this skin. If you get to gold by the end of the season, you'll be able to get both this skin and the second skin, which comes out at season 8.5. And that's probably going to be I'm going to assume it's going to be a Space Cowboy version of Cyclops, because they usually do an alternate, like whatever the opposite is of the 2 characters that come in that season. And we haven't seen them yet, so I think that's going to be in 8.5. So that'll be another free skin, not included in this 5 skin list, but something to look out for. So where is the 5th skin that I mentioned? Well, you're not going to find it in Marvel Rivals, but I think I am able to unlock it now. So I'm going to show you exactly where it is. Yes, that's right. The actual 5th skin that we can get, which is my favorite, is the Will of Galacta Rogue costume, which you can actually get right now in the game, but you have to find it over on Twitch. It is a Twitch drop. And if you watch for 30 minutes, you get a Will of Galacta spray. If you watch for an hour, you get a nameplate. If you watch for 2 hours, you get an emote. And if you watch for 4 hours, you will be able to unlock a Will of Galacta costume. And that is the one that I'm excited about the most, because these are always very spacey. They have like a bit of a cosmic flair to them. And of course, they're full of Galacta kind of insights there. So I get it, but you have to do some stuff and jump through some hoops. Clearly you have until June 12th to do this. And that's my anniversary. Wow. I'll have to remember that. But you'll have to go to Marvel Rivals /Twitch drops here if you haven't done it yet. And you have to connect your account with your Twitch account in order to be able to set everything up. So, it says here, log into your account. I'm going to click on login. You have to pick which way that you play the game. And that is, I play mine through Epic. So I'm going to click on here and just log in through that way. And it'll automatically log me in because my stuff is saved. But if you haven't done that, then you'll have to go ahead and put your information in. Then you connect your Twitch account right here by logging into Twitch. I've already done that already, but it'll ask you to log in to Twitch from here. And once you've done that, you're all connected, which is great. So what's the next step? Well, the next step is to watch people play on the Marvel Rivals category on Twitch. And it's very easy to do because you just kind of pick a person. I'm going to pick Rhyme right here. And you can see over on the top left, I think it's going to say, yeah, here it is. Watch for the Rogue Spray and 6 other drops right here. So what are those drops? That's how you know that it's going on. It does say drops here too, which is very, very great. We'll close this window on the bottom and you can view the rewards. Look, it looks like I've actually watched for 30 minutes already. I've watched for an hour. I've watched for 2 hours and I have an hour and a half left to go. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to speed up and wait some time for that. in order to get the skin. So we'll be able to do that in a bit. But if I go to the campaigns, and now you can see here at the top is Marvel Rivals, you can still actually get, it looks like, as I'm recording this, for one more day as I'm recording this, oh my gosh, maybe I'll post this a little bit earlier, the Gambit costume, which is the same thing. You have to watch for 6 hours to get Gambit and 3 hours to get his emote. I've done this already. That was from the last season. But, you know, as I said earlier, for Rogue, you have to watch for 30 minutes to get the spray over here, watch for an hour for the nameplate, watch for 2 hours for the emote, and then for 4 hours for the costume itself. So once you actually do all this, you can go to your inventory and you can see I actually have a lot of those things. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim these ones, and I'll show you where to go. Claim, claim, and claim. You know, we can claim them. You can see down here I have claimed them all here, but they're not in my inventory yet. And that's because in order to actually unlock this stuff, we have to go ahead and go back to Marvel Rivals. So I'll do that now. Now over here in Marvel Rivals, you can see now I have some mail in my little icon. So I'm going to click on that, and it says live stream drops. I have 3 of them. That's for the spray, for the nameplate, and for the emote. You can claim them all individually, but I always just claim all, and then there they are now in my inventory. And if I go to Rogue in my heroes now, she's going to be near the bottom because she is R. There she is. By the way, this was the gold rank skin from last season. Very, very cool. Actually, from a couple seasons ago. Season 5 is what it says. But if we look at this, I think we can see... Can we see it yet? We can't see it here because we still have 90 minutes to go. So we'll come back in 90 minutes. I'll show you that at the very end. But for her emote, here's the emote, the Child's Play emote. She just picks up some weights and throws them around. Is she going to throw it down? No, she just hangs them up there. All right. Very nice. I thought she'd throw them on the ground, but she doesn't. And then, of course, there's that spray, which is this one right here, the Will of Galacta spray. And it's always a bit themed to the character. So here she is doing Rogue's emote, or here she is doing Rogue's ultimate. So that's pretty cool. And over on the customize will be our nameplate. And we'll go down to Rogue here, all the way down to see the nameplate right here. This is the Will of Galacta nameplate for Rogue. Not animated, but it is free. So I'm currently watching Rhyme on another screen, but as we wait for the next 93 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and just give you another sneak peek at the space items that are in the Battle Pass 2, because there's more than you would think. We already talked about the 2 free skins that are space related because they're Guardians of the Galaxy, the Space Cowboy Mantis, and the Corporate Raider Star-Lord. But obviously we start out with this Devil Landshark as a nod to Devil Dinosaur, who's just joined the game. It's a Jeff wearing Devil Dinosaur. He does have a really cool emote where he's just doing a little dance in the Savage Land. And the Savage Land is going to be another theme for this pass. He has a couple sprays, this Who spray, and then a nameplate, which is not animated for Devil Dinosaur himself, but then he has an animated nameplate because you have to buy, this is locked behind the actual Battle Pass, which is 990 lattice here. Some consumables here for unstable molecules, and an MVP screen, which is pretty cute. He's in the Savage Land. And then on the 2, there's actually our first astronaut of the pass is on page 2, and it is none other than Silver Spark Human Torch. Of course, he is one of the Fantastic Four. They are astronauts. They got their powers by flying into space during a cosmic storm, and then they ended up getting mutated into the superpowers that they have. So it's very, very cool, and he has some fiery sprays that are pretty cool. He has a nameplate, which is very nice and not very fiery at all. He does have a weird kind of religious, like, behold me emote that seems kind of like a cross, right? I'm not the only one seeing it. And then there's some currency as well for that. On page 3 is an unworthy Thor. He's from space technically, but I'm not going to call it too much. And he does have like his own emote where he can't get the hammer out of the a stone there. And Gore was right. That's when he realized that he was unworthy. And then he has his own nameplate, some consumables and currency, as well as an MVP screen where he, I guess the Gore was right, where he loses being worthy and then he can't pick it up anymore. Oh, so sad. I hear it's a really good run. We talked about the Starlit Madonna Mantis already, so we're not going to go into that. But then you get into the Savage Land theme once more with the untamed versions of the skin. You have Untamed Overlord for Magneto as a tank. Dude needs a shirt and some pants. It looks like he does have some currency here, plus an emote where he just rips, I guess, a jewel or some kind of mineral out of the ground. He has an MVP screen, Magnetic Judgment, where he smacks a dinosaur down, and a nameplate and a spray. Very cool. We talked about the Under the Same Moon gallery card. Again, very nice to see some astronomy going in there. There is this sci-fi infinity thing. Now, these are infinity stones created from the universe. Does that make him like made out of star stuff? I don't know. You let me. I guess that actually happened in the Avengers Forever comic line in 2021. The door is opening. It is time. It's got some consumables and currency here, plus a Cyclops nameplate. Very interesting. And a spray. It's rebuilding time. I guess he worked with the universe there. There's a nameplate that I thought was going to be animated. It is not. And an emote, the Ben Ascension. Emote's the thing. Look at that. Very cool. And then there's the skin himself. Very, very nice. Very shiny. And on page 8, of course, is the Primal Patriot. This is another Savage Land skin. He also needs a shirt and some pants, but it's just kind of what you look like, what you think it is. It's a kind of cave person version of the Captain America. He's got his own nameplate. He has a spray. He has an emote, the Horn of Assembly. I thought he'd be louder. He has some currency as well as some consumables and an MVP screen where he fights a lion. Wow. Look what he did to that lion. It's got like stars. It's seeing stars. And on page 9 is this Corporate Raider Barrier Buster from Gambit. I guess this is the Alchemix version from 2099. This is also original for Marvel Rivals Season 8. He has his own emote where he throws some cards around. Very on brand. He has a spray, some currency, as well as a nameplate and MVP screen as well, where he's running, throws a card, and then I guess keeps running. Very interesting. We talked about Glory Gunner Star-Lord, so we don't have to go too much into him here. And on page 11 is our top tier skin, and it is none other than Space Cowboy Rogue. Check this out. She's riding a metal horse. Look at that. Very cool. It's the Starlit Rebel Rogue. So we had Starlit Madonna Mantis, and now we have Starlit Rebel Rogue here. And also, she's unique for Marvel Rivals Season 8. She's a Space Outlaw set. She has some currency, a lot of currency actually, here, plus her own animated nameplate and an MVP screen where she's chasing a robot down or a bad guy down, jumps off her horse, steps on the guy, and he is captured. Very slick. And she has an emote too, a Savage Swagger, just like Mantis. It's like a line dancing dance. And there's like Star-Lord has a line dancing like space emote too, which is interesting. So I guess they're filling it all out. Now, of course, in order to unlock all these premium luxury pass bits, you have to actually buy the battle pass. It is 990 lattice. I don't have that, so I guess I'm gonna have to get some. And then finally, there is this return on investment gallery card where it looks like Doom 2099 is talking with Mr. Stone at I guess the Alchemax tower in 2099. That is interesting. Interesting. He's getting something right there. Okay, I think it's been an hour and a half. Let's get back to our skin. All right, well, here we are now. We have completed our 4 hours of watch time. I was watching Rhyme here for the last 93 minutes. That kind of rounded out what we needed to do. So it is time to claim this Rogue skin. We'll go ahead and click it. Great. There she is. Now you can see I do have her claimed in Twitch right now, which is fantastic. But we do have to go over to Marvel Rivals. You can see I've got mail again, like I showed you that first time. And that's going to be the skin itself right here. So here it is. We'll go ahead, we'll claim it. Now I have the skin. That is spectacular. We'll go to the hero tab, and now we're going to look at the skin so you can see what she looks like. Okay, let's wear ours. Rogue. Oh yeah, here we are. So there is the, I think this is the season 5 gold reward skin. It was her and Gambit. Is that right? Is that right? I think so. Let's see. Yes, season 5. That's what it says right there. And there is the new skin, the Will of Galacta Rogue style. It says, I'm officially drafting you onto my team, Sugar. Your powers are totally unique. Just please try not to get too touchy-feely with me. Yeah, and I love the two different types of purple that are on this skin. And then there's that nice blue as well. And on like her X-Men emblem on her jacket on her back. And I like that it's in the hair as well. There's those blue highlights. You see that? Pretty slick. I really dig these skins. By the way, look at her boots. Let's see. Yeah, her boots, the laces kind of wiggle woggle. Look at that. Look at that. I never noticed that before. That's really, really cool. I got to get some boots like those. Those are really, really cool. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome skin. I love that they're all kind of spacey adjacent themes. Oh, where's her emote? Here's the new emote that we got with the actual new skin. She's just lifting weights because she is super, super strong. Oh, and there's the new spray. And where, yeah, here, where is it? There it goes. Yeah, and over here is going to be, just in case you missed it the first time, the nameplate. We got to go all the way down to Rogue, and you will see it here. There you go. Nothing to write home about, but it is free, so rounds out the group. But Space Astronauts, I think that's going to do it. That is a look at all 5 free skins that you can get in Marvel Rivals Season 8 right now as I am recording this. Of course, my favorite is going to be this Will of Galacta Rogue, just because she is spacey, and you know, if there's like space cowboys in the Battle Pass too. So I'm very curious what you think is the best of the free skins that you can get. Is it the Mantis skin, or is it the Star-Lord skin, or is it something else? And of course, there's a Space Outlaw Rogue skin that is in the Battle Pass this season. A lot of other space items. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more, because we've got a lot of space goodness to unlock in this pass, and I'm really, really excited about it. Until then, I guess do stay safe out there in the multiverse. I suppose watch out for dinosaurs if they're Jeff or otherwise. Watch out for space cowboys too, space outlaws, because that is clearly going to be a thing in this pass. There's the Space Outlaw. Look at her. Look at her. Can she do her space dance? Here she is. It's a Space Outlaw Mantis doing a cosmic clap. It's a space dance. And it's a hoedown. I dig it. I dig it.